Hello, hello. Welcome back to more Pokemon XD. Oh my goodness, I'm already getting lag. Funnily enough, I actually haven't gotten any freezes, which is nice. Actually made it quite possible to do some unthinkable things yet again. I took on the rest of the Rainbow Brothers. Somehow managed to not get any lag or freezes during this, so I was able to capture the Mareep that I really wanted. And more importantly, a Houndour. So, since I really wanted to use Houndour, not really so much Mareep, I don't mind Ampharos, it's not bad. It just it's too slow to really do much. But I do like Houndour, and I do like Houndoom. It's a lot of really good damage with Dark and Fire, so yeah, I just ran around, did some laps until I managed to purify, well, drop the Shadow Meter on Houndour. But of course, Houndour is not quite ready yet. It's just Boltoy. So I keep running laps over and over again. I really wish that there was a better way other than spending money that I don't have yet trying to purify these guys. But it's effective enough. It doesn't really take too long. And after almost no time at all, Houndour gets ready to be purified too. So I take them both to the Relic Stone and purify them. I cut it all out because it's way too laggy to actually watch. Didn't come up with any clever nicknames, but I do have Dreidel and Hellhound now. And then I went after the rest of them. Got the Seedot on the team of 6. And a Sphill. And unfortunately, Sphill is another Pokemon that I want to use, so yeah, back to this. Again, I really wish that there was a better way to drop the Shadow Meter on these guys. There probably is, but this is effective enough. However, I do want to mention that Sphill seemed to take a lot longer than the others, so I just cut out a whole bunch of the running around because that's dumb to just have that all in there. But I got Sphill ready. So much lag. Even though Sphill is a girl, I named it Round Boy. And save, obviously. Hellhound. Mild nature. That's actually not too bad. I believe that's plus special attack minus special defense. I can't remember. Flash Fire is actually really nice too. I don't have any fire type moves on my own team other than Hellhound, so I can't really power it up myself, but still useful. Almost ready for another level up. It does have Feint Attack, which is great, and Ember, which is also great, and Charm, which is fantastic, because I don't have much physical defense. Roar, I don't really have much of a use for, but it's there to probably be replaced. And Dreidel. It has Rock Tomb, so I can drop some speed if I need to. Mud Slap, which, I mean, it drops accuracy, so there's that. It's kind of a weak move. I think it's like 20. Yeah, oh my god. And it's also physical because it's a ground type move, and I don't really have much. Well, I don't have any attack on any side. That's horrible. But it is a defensive Pokemon, which is mostly what I'm trying to get out of this, is drop some speed, clear out any status conditions I may have with Refresh if I need to use it, and then drop some accuracy so you just can't hit it. Hopefully it's going to prove to be useful. And Round Boy. It is very large in comparison to Dreidel. The sprite on this thing is massive. Aurora Beam, so I already have some Ice type coverage, which is great, especially with Ice type Stab. Water Gun, it's a weak move, but again, it is Stab, so it's like, you know, I think it's like 60 after Stab. Muzzlap as well. I just have a lot of accuracy dropping coverage, I guess. And also Charm, because I don't really have... Well, I have a little bit better physical defense. And I have Thick Fat, which is also going to be useful for all the fire types and ice types that probably want to attack. So yeah, I haven't had any freezes, thankfully. I do have some strange stuttery lag, but I haven't had any freezes, which is the most important part because I don't have to worry about losing progress. I'm still paranoid as hell, and I still tend to save hyper frequently, but no freezes. I changed one of the settings in my emulator, so that way it's running... Excuse me, I'm in the middle of talking. I'm using OpenGL instead of Direct whatever. I think DirectX 11 or something. I try using DirectX 12 and it just freezes even more often. So I figure, okay, let's try OpenGL, and it seems to work. It just struggles to actually play the game. So hopefully it's not going to be too much of an issue. Hey, you're not supposed to be in here. I don't remember having asked you. No shadow Pokemon from them, but I did get to level up a piece for Hellhound and Vaporeon. I mentioned that I wanted to use Svill on the team. I could still use Vaporeon, but I think I want to use Vaporeon the same way I use Espeon, where I have a coverage move. But primarily I'm going to try to go for some, like, support options. Tail Whip, I'll keep it. Sand Attack I do like. I just like being able to drop accuracy, so I don't have to worry about taking damage while I'm sitting there waiting for the game to let me chuck balls and catch. So I'll probably end up keeping that one. I think I end up getting, like, maybe Mist and Haze. Both of those are going to be hopefully kind of useful. Maybe Rain Dance, I don't know. But I think I'll use Vaporeon for the most part as a support Pokemon, and then use Round Boy as an actual offensive Pokemon. Even though Walrein doesn't really have very much offensive pressure, really. It's very tanky, especially with Thick Fat. I don't remember where to go here. XT001's failure is going to send our plans right off the rails. I wish we finish up with this research and get out from this dank underground warren. How dank is it? I see no memes anywhere. Where'd you get in from? The entrance? Yeah, for some reason you guys decided not to lock the door so I could just walk right in. And your security is still trying to figure out how to count to 6. So like I could just walk in for free. Door is locked and needs an ID card. Okay, I don't have one of those. What's on this side? More people to interrupt my walking. Okay, to be fair, I was running. I guess next time I'll just no-clip through the ceiling and teleport away. Maybe that'll keep them from getting upset. I'm just assuming that I'm supposed to come down here. I don't actually know. This place sort of seems familiar. When are they finally going to get that guy to spill the beans about that purification research? I'm sure you will. Loud enough for the person standing right behind you to hear. Monologuing. He might be the authority on purification, but if you won't talk, our work's not going anywhere. I'm assuming you talk about Professor Crane. Wah! Okay. Are you related to Waluigi by any chance? Not with a name like Misak, you're not. All I want to do is work on my research. Don't disturb me, please. I was just casually walking through. You technically interrupted me. I did get another level for Vaporeon, but I think I want to actually put Round Boy up front to get levels on them. I was actually about to walk back and see what all these little blue floating bits were, but okay, there's another person who's wandering around here. Hi, it's me. I'm Ace. How's it going? I definitely don't want to pronounce that out loud. Jesus. Oh, hello, Shadow Pokemon. I definitely don't want to Ember. I almost don't want to do anything. My Pokemon are kind of high leveled at this point, weirdly enough. I think I'll just Charm and Charm again. Well, actually, let's Mud Slap. Let's make it so you can't do anything to me. If you can hit, then you don't get to do anything. I think all you really have is probably like Poison Sting, maybe Shadow Blitz or whatever it is. Game? Crits are not the time. Like, it doesn't do anything to Spinnerack, but I still don't want crits when I don't want them. Sure enough, a Shadow Blitz. It actually does quite a bit, even with their attack dropped. Let's do it again. I'll just probably spam this a few more times. I guess I can only spam Charm one more time before I can't actually do anything with it. I will probably end up switching then. I think I'm going to end up switching into Malo. Into the Pooch. One dog to another. And I'll just keep Mud Slapping, I think. Because I do have that, what is it, Poison Fang? which is quad resisted by Spinnerack, so I should be able to chip up a little bit. I also don't need to worry about poison because it is also a poison type. Evasiveness harshly fell. So this would make me -2 evasion, but you're -3 accuracy, so it's like -1 accuracy, I think. I don't really know how the evasion accuracy thing works in older games. Hell, I barely even know how it works in current games. Yeah, Poison Fang should help. And probably just must lap again. You're faster than both my Pokemon. That's annoying. I think that's -4 now. That does absolutely nothing. Okay, I was hoping for just a tad bit more damage. I'll just keep spamming these then. And now I'm faster? What? I must speed tie with Spinnerack then. I think here's probably a decent time to toss a ball. Should be fine. I got lucky a few times catching other Pokemon at relatively full health, but that's because I wasn't really recording. I was just doing a time lapse. And must lap in case it breaks out. But now the game should know that I'm recording, so now it's not going to give me all the luck I want. So I got to make sure that I can actually get Spinnerack low enough so I can actually catch it. There we go. I was actually expecting it to still break out. Just as a giant middle finger. Why is Phil so large? I'm still refusing to pronounce your name. I could pronounce it, I just won't say it out loud. Just what I need is for somebody to take that somehow out of context. I found a revive. That's actually kind of useful, because I don't know if I can buy those yet. Okay. Just 4 random pillars and 4 more, or not. Why is your hair like that? Please, Professor Crane, when will you tell me about your purification study? I do so want to know. Oh, let me power up my XD001. I so made it myself. Okay, so she's the one that created Lugia, I guess? Also, I guess it's not really fair for me to just know that XD001 is Lugia, because I don't know if that information's really been revealed. I just know that because, I mean, the game is, again, 20 years old. Don't you think that would be fabulous? Sure. You gotta be joking. I would never cooperate with people like you. Yeah, you tell her. No, but why? I so don't get it. Why would you refuse an offer so wonderful as this? She is, to be fair, asking quite politely. I don't care how often you repeat yourself. I have no intention of helping your Shadow Pokemon plan. Artificially slamming shut the hearts of Pokemon, it's inexcusable. Put a stop to it immediately. Oh, you. Yeah, that'll show him. You are so mean and closed-minded. Well, that's just rude. You won't even try to understand how marvelous it is to help my XD001. Just say Lugia. Is she gonna go to sleep now? Oh, right, that's his name. I guess her name is Lovrina. Okay, I should have figured that her name would be just as dumb as the rest. This is also your fault. Also your fault, not also your fault. She's not trying to share the blame, she's trying to pin the blame. Professor Crane, that sort of rhymed, my bad, is oh so cross because you were so rude when you invited him here. I don't think that's the reason why. You can't be serious, listen to the man already. He's been saying all along that he won't help our Shadow Pokemon plan. I can't hear you, the plan is perfect. XD001's condition was off by just a tiny little bit. Being off by just a little tiny bit is enough to make it drop a ship. Oh? And would you look at the uproar? Naps, she is really tired. It's so all your fault what happened every tiny little bit, so do something about it. She sucks at speaking English. Why do you walk like that? Like, when I am making fun of somebody for their English, that's sad, okay? For how poorly I use grammar. See what I mean? For how poorly I enunciate my words and come up with speech and grammar, if I'm making fun of somebody, they have to be terrible. Naps, was it? You have my sympathy. What a nightmare it must be to have someone like her as your boss. You put a lid on it. When it comes right down to it, it's so all your fault. I guess she's rubbing off on him. Come on, help us with XDO1. 001. First, we need to talk. I'll teach you why it's such a bad mistake to create shadow Pokemon. What, are you gonna battle him and show him? Why are there so many people? Did you come here knowing that this is Cipher's lab? I mean, yes, but my character doesn't know that. Since you know that we're here, we're not allowed to let you go free. Yeah, it didn't work when the others tried to stop me, and it's not gonna work with you, so I'm out my way. Of course it is. I already have a fire type, and I'm not a huge fan of camera up, so straight to the box you go. Unfortunately, Voltorb can still Sonic Boom Hellhound, so I need to heal. And maybe switch. Thing is, with this game, this highlighted white border around the things, when you first open up the menu, it's hard to see compared to the previous game where everything was like a highlighted with a red aura around it. Kinda missed that. I think I'll switch. I'll switch into Dreidel. In case there was like a Thunder Shock or Shockwave. I don't really know what Voltorb gets as level up moves because who actually uses Voltorb? But he did go for Sonic Boom again. On a different Pokemon, so I guess I probably didn't need to heal. Okay, everybody just wants to target the Spinny Boy, I see. I think I should be fine with an Ember here. Voltorb's probably just gonna try to knock out Dreidel. Or not, and it misses, that's good. A crit, of course it is. Okay, I forgot that Rock Tomb only has like 80 accuracy in this game. And now I'm below 20 HP again. Boy. It is 80 accuracy, right? Oh, of course it. Oh yeah, power 50. Bruh, why is this move so bad in early games? If I can get lucky and somehow land an Ember, that would put it just perfectly within range. I think that brings it just to half health. And I'll switch into Poochyena just for a sec in case I needed it. You have charge, but you don't have any electric moves? It's not like you get the plus special defense or anything, so what was the point of that? And yeah, it did bring you exactly to half health. That's good. And then to Houndour. Oh, okay. Good thing I switched to Sack. That's good. Screw it. I'll just send in Vaporeon. I already know you don't have any electric moves. I don't need to worry about your fire type moves hurting or anything, so let's actually get rid of Voltorb. Send attack the lmao. Can't seem to land any of your attacks. I think you're only like -1 accuracy. And now you're dead. Singed even. Lot of spread experience there. And I'll just chuck balls until you're eventually caught. Hey, you're eventually caught. I think I need to go back and heal, but I also want to save because I haven't in quite some time. Oh my god. Watch the game finally freeze now. And it did freeze. While I'm in the middle of coughing. It's a damn good thing that I just saved then. Holy shit. Yes, I gotta go back and heal again. Also, I saw that I'm holding an item on Moonbear. Okay, game, please. Okay, I'll take that. Sure. It's definitely overkill when I'm only level 18, but sure. I think it's still the older version of Hyper Potion, so it heals up 200 instead of 100. Actually useful. More people. And a little bit of lag. Well, if it isn't a tiny little intruder. Just because I'm a child. Okay. Hopefully I don't have too many more of these guys to have to deal with. Kind of scared to go anywhere though, because I feel like somebody's gonna drop in from the ceiling. Hello. Little boy, have you lost your way? Sort of. Please give me directions. Not that the fights are difficult or anything. They're just hella tedious. Sure. I mean, the last person led a psychic type and a ground type against my dark type and ice type, so wasn't too difficult. Sorry about that. I got interrupted during my last coughing fit and needed to finish the coughing fit, I guess. Have you heard? Prototype XC001's final adjustments are behind schedule at headquarters. I hear it now. Say it louder so I can actually hear. If they can get Crane to give up details about his purification study, yeah, good luck with that. I've already sort of witnessed him refusing your admin, so yeah. All XC001's problems should be solved in one fell swoop. I think so too, but he sounds quite obstinate and tight-lipped about the whole thing. Yes, very much so. I've heard Lovrina's getting incensed over this. Is that what that smell was? Well, it wasn't me. Don't look at me. A kid in the lab. Hold still so we can catch you. That's creepy. Very, very creepy. I thought I was gonna fight both of them at the same time for a second. Brown boy is trying to learn body slam. You're more of a special attacker than anything. Body slam is kind of useful. Mudslap is mostly just there as somewhat coverage against any electric types I might come across, but I'm pretty sure I can learn Earthquake later. Plus I have Mudslap on other Pokemon and Sand Attack. I don't really need it for like accuracy drops or anything even. Plus the chance of paralysis, kind of nice. Oh yeah, 85 power. I gotta make sure I don't actually knock out a Shadow Pokemon with that then. Let me guess, I gotta fight the other one immediately after. Beaten by a kid. That's what you get for trying to catch me. I'll let you go today, so go home without any fuss. I'm not good at battling, but now's not the time to be telling you that. I do have to fight them. Your name is literally Coffee. Bruh. Coffee. Like the drink, but spelled differently. Leave a like if you know that reference. I'll pretend that I never saw you. Scram already. I'm gonna be a nuisance. Oh, I'm really gonna be a nuisance. There's an item here. Great ball. If there's anything worth capturing, sure. This is no place for a child to be sightseeing. I actually got lost on my way back to go heal. Mostly because the game was rude and crit me with the tackle, so now I got 10 HP on my lead Pokemon, and I don't feel like using an Ether to replace the PP. Great. Can I please go heal now? If I can find where I'm supposed to go. Hey, an item. Actually, I'll just use those. I don't need to go back. So I found an interesting bit of lag. If I bring up the start menu, the game seems to slow down to almost a crawl. But if I open up any other menu, the music goes back to normal, everything's back to being super smooth and quick. Then back to being laggy. It's fine in the items menu. Oh yeah, I have bullet seed. No, I think you learn it. But for some reason it also lags a bit in the save menu, so it makes me really sketchy. A bit sketched out every time I try to save because I feel like it's gonna freeze in the middle of it. I really should look up and see if there's a way to save state. There probably is on the simulator. The problem is that the main window for Dolphin is behind this game, I guess you could say. The game runs in full screen and I just record the full screen, but the main window for the emulator is behind that. What? I think I have to go in one of these, don't I? I am so lost in this place. Oh, that's actually very convenient. Hello. Let me heal. Hey, thanks. I just want the item, leave me alone. If you want to pop open that chest, you'll have to be me first. Fine. Again, I'm not gonna pronounce your name out loud. Bruh, what is with these names? Can we go back to having the stupid names without them sounding like racial slurs, please? Thank you. Not out here trying to get canceled, just saying. Now, that's over with. It was not worth it. There's a healing thing right there. Okay. And there's nothing even in this room. Okay, don't need to take either one of these elevators. That one takes me to the exit. That one takes me to nowhere. And speaking of nowhere, I've already been up there. I've already been over here. I am confusion. Do I take this then? Please let me find the Professor Man soon. Not soon enough, apparently. Where do you think you're going? I just literally said before you showed up, if you would have showed up like 2 seconds earlier, you would have heard me. Nirvana and Mr. Mime. Magnemite. Okay, which one? It's Carvana. Actually, low-key, I'd rather have a Sharpedo than Vaporeon or Walrein as a water attacker. But you're also dark type, and I already have one. I want to spread the weaknesses out a little bit if I can. Carvana's very frail. I think I'll just Ember, Magnemite, and Aurora Beam. Maybe drop some attack, because I'm a little bit scared. Hopefully this gets rid of the Magnemite. Hey. Houndour is quickly becoming like the most OP Pokemon on my team. I'm just one-shotting everything left and right. It's kind of nice, actually. Level for round boy. We'll take. And Psyduck. Alright. Okay, that hurt. This probably won't, but hopefully I can at least get an attack drop. Please, game. Still no. I've used that move so many times, I don't think I've once gotten an attack drop with that. Sad day. I think I'll just feint attack you again, or feint attack you, and then Aurora Beam again. As long as we don't crit, we should be fine. That didn't actually knock out Psyduck, okay. Joke's on you, I wasn't gonna swap anyway. That's actually kind of convenient. Well, maybe not. I think Ember still knocks you out here. I'm just gonna toss a ball. Throw my spiel at it. And literally anything knocks out Psyduck here. Hey, free fish. I'm getting a lot of shadow Pokemon in this video. Shadow Pokemon, I'm already at 12. At 6 more, I could be purifying. I could just take a whole team, run around the Cipher Lab 100 times. Part of me is kind of tempted. Why are you here? Little boy, what are you up to? I'm just trying to navigate. You guys are making it difficult. Because now I gotta go back and heal. And probably end up getting lost yet again. See, I've already been recording for an hour. I was kind of hoping I could just get this place all cleared out and taken care of and rescue the professor and everything will be a nice short video. I guess not. Free item. Actually kind of useful, thank you. It's better than the 3rd ether of the day. Oh look, more people I'm probably gonna have to fight. Nothing else in there. Seems like, can I just sneak past you guys and just, damn. Of course not. Never thought that Cipher's big man, who, would deign to show up here in person. Evice? Or Nascour? I saw him in real flesh and blood and he's menacing. The sight of him gave me shivers. Ah, Mirror B. Gotcha. Dakim's ass? Oh, Master Grieville? Who? Greed and evil. Gee, I wonder if he's a bad guy. Master Grieville is supposedly making a personal tour of all Cipher's facilities. I think he wants to confirm that everything is fine so we can proceed with his plans without ending up like a fiasco, or with a fiasco like last time. When you say last time, you're talking about the Lugia dropping the ship, or are you talking about the events of Colosseum? Because I don't think he was in there, as far as I know. Who are you? You suspicious intruder. I'm assuming you're talking to me and not the dude standing next to you. Hi. How long were you there? Long enough to hear all the exposition, as always. Shroomish. Hello. Okay. Actually, that would be... I was gonna say that would be useful because you learn Spore at like level, what, 38, 40 something? But then I remembered it's this game and I think it's like not to like level 60. I don't think I want to deal with the Shroomish till then. Spore is a good move though. Just knock this thing out and water gun. How is Run Boy faster? I must have missed something. A speed stat got dropped somewhere. Goodbye, Snubble. Shroomish is actually fairly easy to catch, so I don't think I need to worry about trying to get it as low as possible. Level 22 though. I'm actually kind of just tempted to toss a ball here, not gonna lie. Just for safety, I'll toss the Great Ball. It should, in theory, catch. Watch it not, though. This is a Pokemon game, and I am playing it. I just noticed that he doesn't really throw the ball. Like, the ball hovers in front of his face, and then he tosses his hand up and then does a throwing action, but the ball just hovers in place. That, Wonder if I saw that right. Did you maybe come to rescue Crane? I did, in fact. Don't bother trying. You don't know how scary Lavrina, she's in charge here, can be. Thank you for more exposition. She looks cute and all, but she's nothing short of terrifying. Get out of here while you still can. It's for your own good. Yeah, but your name is Klotz, so... Are you just gonna let me take the item? You're not gonna say anything? Okay, it's free, thanks. I'm gonna save and see if I can fight you. I'm only a researcher. I don't battle. That way you scream like a little girl. Okay. Was that necessary? That a little cutscene to have me walk it? It's a one-way only. Oh, that's why. Where am I? Oh, I'm at the beginning now. Okay, cool. Something about an ID card. Of course, the trick is remembering where I need to go to use the ID card. It's over here, right? Hey, there we go. Went back and healed just to be safe. Don't want to end up dying to a bunch of crits. I'm gonna save again. I get, again, really sketched out when it comes to playing this game on the simulator. Any items? No items? Very empty place? Okay. I guess. You understand, don't you? It's wrong to turn ordinary Pokemon into shadow Pokemon against their will. Has he actually been talking about it this entire time? There's a lot of backtracking I had to go do and a lot of fights I had to go do, so you've been ranting. You've been talking longer than I have. That's... I'm sorry. That's probably how my viewers feel too. Please, won't you help us stop the shadow Pokemon plan? Join us and help us save Pokemon. Professor Crane, I understand what you're trying to say, but I can't help you. That's why I'm here to kick your ass. Aren't you the kid I saw at the Pokemon HQ lab that time? Yes, and your teddy bear happens to pick up very useful items for me to go sell. I appreciate. Ace, is it really you, Ace? No, you're hallucinating. Ignore me. You're trying to tell me that you came here by your lonesome to rescue Professor Crane? I'm so glad you guys are keeping up with the narrative here. It's too bad. I'm still a member of Cipher. I can't very well let you folks go now, can I? It's literally 2-on-1. As for you, you snagged my Teddy Ursa for me that time, so what are you gonna fight me with? You got guts to come here alone, but I'll fix you good so you never get out again. You're not really much of a threat. Your name is still Naps. Okay, I lied. You have Murkrow and Rhyhorn. There's actually not too much I can do here with Hellhound, funnily enough. Round Boy, though, is gonna eat for free. I guess I can try to burn the bird. Water gun the Rhyhorn, because that's obvious. Crit is useful, and is a one-hit knockout, thank you. I didn't even think that was going to be a thing, even with the crit. Yeah, slack off, but I just have to protect every other turn. Bro, I'm just getting every crit in the game, okay. I'm glad that they're happening now, and not when I'm trying to go for a shadow Pokemon. Level 22, no new moves though. Beldum. Also not a shadow. Damn shame, but you are weak to fire. And I guess just Aura Beam because it's the strongest move I have. This probably doesn't knock you out though. It brought you closer than I thought it was going to. I actually thought Beldum was a little tankier than that. The first attack drop I've gotten, wow. And it's not even really worth it, to be honest. I mean, I get some use out of it, but you'd kill yourself. Wow. Okay, you just went for scratch. They actually still did a fair chunk. You only level 18. Well, you just die here. Farewell, you sleepy sloth. Why were you bouncing? I'm not really that good. The game just gave me crits. Thank you, game. Professor Crane, you folks don't have the foggiest notion about how big and scary Cipher is. I played the prequel. It's not smart to resist. You can go on about the poor abused Pokemon and all, but you should think about your own selves. That's my advice. I usually do. Did you really come here by yourself? That's amazing. I get the weird feeling that you're gonna teleport me out of the building and I'm not gonna be able to pick up this item. I will cry. But it's dangerous here. We'd better get out right away. Please do not, game. My worst fears turned out to be true about Cipher. They weren't wiped out. This is just one of their bases. But the details can wait. Things could get complicated if they return. Let's get out of here quick. Oh, he just joins my party. He's gonna follow me. I was thinking to pick up the item. That's actually kind of useful. Am I gonna be able to actually get out of here? Or am I gonna be stopped by what's her pink hair face? Fancy music. Of course, it's pink hair face. And other face. Oh, hey you. You sneaked Crane out. I didn't really sneak. I was very loud with my battling. Lavrina, the child here, he's the intruder. Ignore me? Okay, we get it. You pop and lock. Oh, wait. I still have not heard about anyone leaving anywhere. What? That was hard to read. Professor Crane is going to be very busy. Oh, so very busy. You don't have to say so every 4 seconds. You know that, right? So, please be a nice boy and don't disturb us. I'm gonna fight you and knock you out. Going back? Seriously? You're so joking. This so happens to be where you work from now on. I'm taking it back home. After all, we so need you to keep working on your studies. You so are the key to our plan. XD001, the ultimate shadow Pokemon that can never be purified. Stop that nonsense. Do you seriously think that would help you do something that horrible? Oh, now she's stomping her foot. Now she's mad. Oh, that Naps. He so must have made a boo-boo again. I so have to punish him lots. No human speaks like that. Why? Her dialect bugs me. Little boy. That would be me. Hello. Maybe you can convince Professor Crane. You should so tell him to study our XD. I would rather fight you than listen to you say another word. I'm not gonna lie. Spam the A button. I guess I shouldn't have spammed the A button. That's supposed to be once in a while. And fight. I figured that was coming. Cool animation. Less cool character. Gee, who would have thought a love disc and a Beautifly for a... I was gonna say preppy teenage girl, but I don't know if she's a teenager. Everybody else in the Pokemon universe just happens to be. I think I should be fine with just a Feint Attack and Aurora Beam. I survived. I actually wasn't expecting to get outsped there, but okay. Is that into Houndour? No. Which means I get to possibly make another attack next turn. Or swap for safety. Or heal. That does knock you out, though. Almost level. Roselia. So many fire weaknesses. In fact, I think I will do such a thing. And heal up. You went for tackle. I probably didn't need to bother using a healing item. Good damage to Roselia. Yes, excellent. Take you out with a... I hate Leech Seed. Take you out with an Aurora Beam next turn. Okay, I guess that does kind of make sense because I was at like, what, 2 HP? But now... this should knock both of them out, I think. Especially when I just keep tackling Sphil for no adequately explored reason. Goodbye, Love Disc. Get better as a Pokemon. Free level. No new moves though. And Delcatty. Q-Charm. I hate that thing. Oh, and it's a Shadow Pokemon. Of course. As I just said, I hate that thing. Now it's going to be the one I gotta capture. That sounds about right. Hidden Missile. Can you even learn that? Goodbye. Yeah, another crit. Now, what do I do about the stupid cat? You probably don't die to a feint attack. But at the same time, I almost don't want to risk it. I think I'll just Ember. Well, let's Charm and Body Slam. I don't know what attacks you actually have, but yeah, if you have a Shadow Rush or Shadow Blitz or whatever, try to weaken that as much as possible. And hopefully get a Paralysis with some chip. No para. Okay. Charm again. Do it again, I guess. Do I survive another Shadow Blitz with your attack this low? Or, yeah, Shadow Rush. Same thing. Okay, switch the targets. That's fine. I do, in fact, survive it. Para, please. Thank you. And just Charm and toss a ball, I guess. Kind of wish I had the Great Ball still, but Pokeball should be fine. It's just a Delcatty. Yeah, it's definitely not actually throwing the ball. I watched that time. Okay. Now you're -6. And you have Shadow Wave. So you're splitting your damage. It's special though. I'm still alive. I think I'll heal and then toss the ball. Okay, so I watch closely. The ball just hovers there for a second. That's so weird. I'm gonna switch into Vaporeon for slight safety. Mostly because I can just tank attacks like nothing else. And there's not really too much I can do with Houndour still on the field. I feel like I'd probably end up accidentally knocking out Delcatty, and I don't want to do that. I mean, I do, but I have to capture it because the game kind of says so. Again, it's just a Delcatty. Brown Boy kind of struggling, though. Ball toss again. I fear a crit. The game has been handing them out like candy on Halloween. I almost don't want to... I'll just call. Hey, I actually caught it this time. Cipher Admin Lavrina defeated. What on earth? How could you be so strong? Sorry. Sorry again. Oh, I so hate to say this. Little boy, I can't beat you right now. You can't beat me ever. It's in the script. Master Grievil will be so cross with me, but that's okay. I'll let you owe me this one time. But you have to promise you will think about my plan next time. I have already forgot who you are. If you see XD001, I'm sure you will so want to help me. I'll so be waiting for you. She was totally gonna ditch you. Speaking of ditching, you ditched an item. Stop talking to me, I want to pick it up. Now hold on. Isn't this the thing that was telling me all of the list of shadow Pokemon that were available and I had to go to the Under to go... Am I gonna have to go to the Under next? Oh, he just takes it from me. I found Finders Keepers. Get your grubby mitts off it. This may be something important. It already is. I know exactly what it is. Please give it back. Okay, I guess you can keep it then. Thief. Oh, it just takes me right back to the headquarters. That's convenient. The one and only time I'm okay with actually being teleported back. Thanks to you, I was able to return safe and sound. Sincerely, thank you. Though it was a horrible ordeal, I learned a few things when I was in that desert lab. First and foremost, Cipher hasn't disappeared. Duh. I'm so glad that your eyes were open during your kidnapping. The fact that they're still around is alarming. Worse, they are making more shadow Pokemon again. I'm okay with that, just means more things for me to capture. Like, I caught a whole bunch this video. From what I've seen, there's almost double the amount that there were in Coliseum, so I'm expecting to have a lot of captures. Worst of all, they're trying to create the ultimate shadow Pokemon, one that is impossible to purify. Cipher must be plotting world domination using shadow Pokemon as their weapons again. To counter Cipher's new shadow Pokemon conspiracy, you're gonna have me do it, probably. Hello? Director, Lily, we did it. The Purify Chamber is finally completed. Well, that's also convenient. Well, fantastic timing. It's finally finished. Easier way to purify some Pokemon. I appreciate it. Thank you for pulling everyone together so capably in my absence. Let's not waste any time. Let's all go have a look at the Purify Chamber. Let's. I actually would prefer to just save the game because I have been recording for an hour and a half. That is a long ass time to be recording. I am not looking forward to editing, but I got to. I want to upload. So with that said, hopefully you guys have enjoyed me taking on all the Cipher admin people. Well, I guess one Cipher admin. A lot of Cipher peons. Got a lot of captures though. Does this thing actually tell me? Shadow monitor. Hey. Oh, it actually has a progress bar on all of these. That's actually kind of nice. And it shows the ball that I caught them in. I think the last one did too. I just never really paid that much attention to it. But hey, I've got every shadow Pokemon that I've come across so far. I haven't skipped any. I can sort these? Oh, sorting my Pokemon by heart gauge and by location. Oh, that's cool. Location tells me where the Pokemon's at. My entire party is all shadow Pokemon. It's kind of sad when the only Pokemon that you're given is not very good. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series so far. If so, feel free to drop a like or even a dislike. It doesn't hurt my feelings. And if you want to catch some more of these, feel free to hit the subscribe, get notified. And until next time, where I'm probably gonna go see what else Cipher is gonna have me do, and definitely check out that Purify machine because I'm kind of curious. See how quick it is to purify Pokemon, so I don't have to keep just doing this in 12 times speed. Until then, take care.